It's back to school time for students and also for this four-legged friend. Meet Chewy, the therapy dog.
Chewy is a 1-year-old golden doodle. He's our district's first ever therapy animal.
First introduced last year in the
And you saw the introduction. Thing couldn't even make it through the introduction. It's already laid out because it's drugged up. Oh, we're about to have the dog on news, on the national news. They're not going to half step. They're not going to forget to drug these dogs up. You got lights, you got cameras, you got new people, you got this new environment. There's no reason why this thing should be asleep. It's drugged up. And that's pathetic.
Chewy is a 1-year-old golden doodle.
So point that out because you're having a fake experience with a dog.
Our district's first ever therapy animal.
First introduced last year in the Clifton Public School District in New Jersey, it didn't take long for Chewy to make the grade. He already has some 300 classrooms.
Okay. That was supposed to help them. That didn't help nothing. In fact, it looked like they struggled to even touch it. They just did that for the cameras. He hardly even wanted to touch that nasty thing. This is so unnecessary. Very unnecessary. Unnecessary, awkward, nasty experience designed to miseducate them. Because you're trying to neutralize their fear of something that is the most proven threat to their well-being and very life. Nothing else is more established than dogs. Y'all really trying to desensitize them? That alone is insane. Y'all are just insane. That's why I have a channel about y'all. Dog culture critics. You have an insane culture.
Long for Chewy to make the grade. He already has some 300 classroom and other school event visits under his belt, or paw, shall we say.
He makes everyone feel like more calm and a little less anxious.
No, it doesn't. Stop saying that. Stop with the lies. Stop with the pretending. That's not evolving. We're not evolving. Stop. Make believe. Stop all that. Boy, oh boy, this is sad. The way they're basically instructing them to lie.
He makes everyone feel like more calm and a little less anxious, and he relieves a lot of stress that I'll have, like before a big test or something.
And now the hypoallergenic.
You know good and well you don't feel no different after that mutt leaves. And you're probably more thrown off because these things have no place in schools. Why don't you focus on your work and keep your assignments on your mind? What's wrong with that? Don't celebrate a distraction. This is a distraction. That thing out of here. And again, it's just their way of dragging their abusive household into the school. In the schools, the students are supposed to be the only ones made to feel special. They bring the dogs in to undermine that because they are anti-human.
And now the hypoallergenic pooch is back for a second year.
Our kids would say he is the OG. He is a legend within the community. Anybody excited to be back in school?
He just lights up my day to make it feel a lot better.
Acting School Superintendent Mark Gingaro is Chewy's handler. He says the therapy dog underwent training and he's used for a variety of reasons.
So why do you still have to drug it up? Thing was clearly drugged up. Underwent training for what? Want to hear that? This thing ain't making no difference. It's making things worse. There's no benefit, and it's only making things worse. And like I pointed out in the thumbnail, they want to be able to say, hey, these dogs are brought into schools, preschools every single day. Why are you complaining? It's just a grocery store, right? It's just a department store. I mean, if we accept these things being forced onto crowds of young people, why should adults complain? We're the ones doing it, orchestrating it. I can see a dog lover referring to this therapy dog program as a way to justify them bringing their dog into other spaces. Truly pathetic. So they're doing a lot of things with this therapy dog program. Grooming the next generation, trying to turn them into nutters, trying to increase the population of dog lovers. We'll see how that works out for them.
Used for a variety of reasons when it comes to students' emotional well-being and mental health.
Anything that we could think of that will help motivate, inspire our students to reach out.
This is immoral. Is there anybody seeing that this is a school who walks in the room and say, hey, youngsters, those things attack you more than anyone else in society? Hey, youngsters, did y'all know that youngsters your age are the primary targets of dog attacks? Do you know how many dog attacks there are in a day? At the very least 14. According to y'all statistics, let's say you bring up the statistics, which is what you should do. You want to have dogs all up in there? Okay, let them learn about the relationship between dogs and themselves. You don't think they need to know that dogs prefer to attack them? You don't think that's something that they should know, be aware of? See, if you were to inform them of that, then that would undermine you bringing them things in there. You're like, okay, so why are you bringing them in here trying to teach us to go up and rub them when we see them? I just uploaded a video, a recent story surfaced of a 1-year-old attacked inside the home. Where was he attacked? Face and neck. Face and neck. Did you tell them that? Did you tell them that they're not only most likely to be attacked, that those attacks are on average more severe, and it's usually their face? You don't think they should know that? See? Failed public school system.
Academic and behavioral success, and then he has been our secret weapon to achieving those goals. Yeah, you might get kisses. I'm sorry about that.
And that there's the lies. These things don't kiss anybody. Grooming the next generation to be brainless. To be brainless. This is crazy. They don't kiss. You lied. And this is disgusting. Okay, it's disgusting. And we know full well that you're not sanitizing this thing, as one hospital did. Every 5 to 10 minutes, they would sanitize it. These things are filthy nasty.
He is nice to people. He likes to come give people comfort when they're upset.
And no matter...
They're not aware of whether, they don't know if you're upset or not. Again, teaching them to lie. How's that beneficial? I'm just wondering. Wow, it's like these years they're learning. They're supposed to be learning. Their brain is growing faster than ever. And you want to load it with them being deceptive and dishonest? Why? Sick. You want to desensitize them to actual lethal creatures. I just watched a compilation, or somebody just uploaded a compilation and it's a dog trainer. I think there's an article on it. A media outlet did an article on it. The title of the compilation is "The Deadliest Dog Attacks." These things are deadly. Is that true or not? And everybody knows they're deadly. You see, and many of these students, they're unaware of how much damage these things inflict when they attack. You don't think they need to know that? Look how backwards. I mean, this is truly subhuman. It's subhuman. First of all, dogs not supposed to be in there. Second of all, you're supposed to be teaching them to stay as far away from them as possible. They prefer to attack you. And when they do attack you, you're far more likely to end up in a hospital or deleted. These are statistical facts. Meaning what? There should be no dog in there, and you should be teaching them to stay away from dogs. Y'all backwards. Basically, functionally, operationally, a demonic population of people. Demonic as all get up. Going through life backwards.
Comfort when they're upset.
And no matter where he goes,
I really like petting him.
No, you
if
don't.
Everybody's having
No,
like
you
a
don't.
bad.
No, you don't. Stop lying. Stop lying. Stop it. Stop trying to be a part of this club. Oh, this is how you're accepted. Why don't you just admit that it stinks, it ignores you, and you get absolutely no benefit rubbing on this rag? None at all. In fact, it makes you nervous.
Petting him. If everybody's having like a bad day, then like Chewy pops up and the mood switches.
There's nothing cool about saying exactly what they want you to say. Ain't nothing cool about that. It's cool when you say the truth, tell the truth. This thing ain't gonna change no mood or nothing. It's gonna put you in a bad mood. It's gonna annoy you and threaten your life and well-being. How about we be realistic? No, I'm not with this. They're trying to make people just dumb. No.
a calming presence, one of the tools.
No. Calming. Get off this calm. Shut up with this calming. Ain't nothing calm about dogs. And it's pathetic that y'all have to drug them up first and then talk about how calm they are. Drug up anything, it'll be calm. That's pathetic. You see, youngsters, y'all being deceived. That's what I'm trying to tell you here. Y'all being deceived. They're miseducating you. They're trying to groom you so that there's a higher chance that you sacrifice yourself, that you dismiss safety, ignore facts and statistics, and run up and pretend that these things are harmless. No.
One of the tools the school district and others across the country are using to help kids cope. Research shows the use of trained therapy dogs in school settings can help improve things like a child's confidence, attendance, and more.
No.
You just see.
Shut up, nutters. Shut up. You dog-obsessed, dog-worshipping weirdos. Youngsters, this age, these are the happiest people on the earth. I'm jealous of all people 13 and under. Those are the happiest, funnest years of your life. Don't sit here and tell me they need a therapy dog for their depression. Shut up, nutter. They're the one demographic that ain't depressed. All they need to do is be around one or two of their friends, and suddenly there's a party going on. I'm sitting back as an old man wondering how they find so much fun in just existing. These are the most upbeat, high-spirited people in the country. They didn't tell me they need a therapy dog for their anxiety and stress and shut up. All lies.
Use of trained therapy dogs in school settings can help improve things like a child's confidence, attendance, and more.
Kids are not thinking about confidence, especially not at that age. They're acting on impulse. It's not till they get around their late teens and their teens, start going through puberty, do they start having image issues. Y'all not even dealing with the proper demographic, what you're saying. Again, you're always exposing the fact that you're lying. This is not the age where they're dealing with identity crises. No nonsense like that.
Just see the difference that Chewy makes day to day when he comes to visit us. I've worked with a few students now, some students who may not be performing as well academically, who are struggling socially, even behaviorally, and having Chewy be a part of their lives offers them an opportunity and a positive connection with the school.
He's got some friends there.
No. The dog becomes a positive connection to the school. In other words, they want kids to want to come to school for the dog because the dog is there. So y'all want to build this addiction to dogs. A desire to want to go and be around dogs. The most dangerous creatures for people of this age range. Y'all lunatics. Backwards, complete lunatics.
There.
Making a difference, one wag at a time.
Hey man, there ain't nothing cute about this. Boy, these nutters. Oh, look at this. They're about to do a ritual.
And we are so happy.
Oh, they're in a circle. A nutter ritual. Oh, let's continue to worship, huh?
Happy to have Chewy and his handler, Assistant Superintendent of the Clifton School District, Mark Gennaro, here. You saw him in the piece. Mark, thank you for bringing this joy into our lives this morning.
You have it all wrong. Thank you for having us.
He's so
Disgusting, shedding, excrement, urine, defecating, contaminating the air right now. Everybody is getting a lung full of dander and excrement and urine and saliva. This a hairy mutt too. The nastiest of all. You're probably inhaling parvo, all types of respiratory parasites floating through the air. Got stench in the air. Oh, but let's pretend it's so wonderful. A worthless, drugged up turd laying on the carpet. Y'all need to stop it. There ain't nothing exciting about these brainless mutants.
so calm. You just give him a bone. He's been lying here so quietly the whole time. He's going to show Star
Drugged up.
a few tricks.
Yeah, exactly. We got a lot of tricks.
Talk about the impact, right? It's not just this one school district now. It's spreading.
Well, it's spreading just within our school district at this time. We went through an army of one, which was going to evolve right now immediately to an army of three, with unanimous support of our Board of Education, most importantly, our Superintendent of Schools, with the end.
That is so weird. These things are not rubbable. They're not. They have an appearance that says, don't touch it. Especially these spit-covered mouth. This is disgusting. And they always have to show people rubbing on them because y'all understand full well that they're nasty to even touch.
Goal to have one therapy dog in every one of our 24 buildings.
And it's actually
There you go. Boy, these people, they're working hard. They're working hard to produce nutters. This is a big part of the future that they're trying to create.
improving attendance, right? So you don't have to worry about attrition and kids, having a hard time, and they can
From attendance
just look
to
at this sweet boy.
You name it, attendance, anxiety, depression.
No young people, especially at that age, dealing with no anxiety, depression. Stop it. Stop it. Don't even try to give me a lecture on nothing you could possibly think of. I don't want to hear nothing. They are not dealing with no anxiety or no depression. If they are, it's because something y'all doing. Y'all being abusive in some way. They're a reflection of you. Boy, these people.
We work with them for social groups, social skills, things of that nature. Last year alone.
Listen, nutters. See, when that nutters see this, what this does, it makes them believe it's okay to force them on to everybody. Another bad thing about this therapy dog thing, that look at it. Ready to pass out. Passed out.
Competitions.
He can come back anytime. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you to Chewy. We'll be right back.
That's always
pathetic. Now, this was uploaded a day ago. On Today, a large media outlet. They're trying hard. They want everyone to be a dog lover. They want this country to operate as if every citizen is a dog lover. This despite the fact they're fully aware that not everybody loves dogs. Oh, but let's operate as if everybody does. This surfaced on the 3rd, a few days ago. Therapy dogs help Sacramento youngsters boost literacy skills, help them learn to read. We've heard that before. It sounds even more like a lie now. Then you scroll down, what do you see? A mutt, drugged up dog asleep. And this thing is helping him to read and helping to boost his literacy skills? Really? Expect us to believe that? And look, there's another dog over here. This is what they want. And here's another one. This is what they want. You walk into a school, they want dogs to be everywhere. You know how we hear these stories of people with 20, 30, 40 dogs in one home? That's what they're trying to create. You walk into somewhere and there's dogs everywhere. Oh, they're good. They help us so much. We need more. With this type of propaganda, they can demand more. Oh, we need more. We let them get away with this. That's all it. Again, look at this room. 3 dogs in one room. I'm pretty sure there's more of them. And this thing's supposed to be helping him learn to read? Stop it. Stop it. Boy, this is creepy. Another one. This is a different dog. Drugged up, sound asleep. And you want us to believe that it's helping him to learn to read? I feel sorry for people who believe stuff like this. I feel sorry for you. Like, without even thinking about it, without trying, you should instantly reject lies like this. I mean, if you'll believe this, you'll believe anything.
And by the way, today is World Animal Day. We'll have more news from around the animal kingdom later on GMQC at 11. But we wanted to bring you this post from Sterling Public Schools.
They're not animals. What a reach, and how blatant that they're trying to project and hammer into your mind that these are God's creatures, natural creatures, animals. But these are mutants. And there's nothing else on the earth like them.
And by the way, today is World Animal Day. We'll have more news from around the animal kingdom later on GMQC at 11. But we wanted to bring you this post from Sterling Public Schools now. The school is celebrating their therapy dog program. The school says that it's a vital part of their school family, bringing comfort and joy to their students daily.
So this is the modern school. It's a dog area. Public schools are now dog areas. All because of these nutters. And the big problem is that we're not speaking against it. People who are not dog people remain silent and allow these people to force these things onto entire schools. That is so offensive, if you ask me, and it should be illegal. So just be aware of what they're doing. A lot is being done with this therapy dog nonsense. They're saying that they belong in schools, hospitals, dentist offices. And they're getting away with it. You know how much convincing you need to do to prove they belong in hospitals, dentist offices? We shouldn't be coddling to these things at all. We shouldn't be supporting their existence at all. Looking at the statistics they produce, which is all that matters. Shout out to all of you able to join me for this live stream, and I hope you can join me on the next as we continue with this crusade.